Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're here watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play 9, so you can fill in the joke.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Sorian Sewell, the Changeling Druid.
And I'm Greg. I'm playing Ulset Ralph, a Furbog fighter. And Holwyn, fill in the joke. I mean, who are you?
I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress. There's no joke.
But if you like jokes, you should go to our Patreon at patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons.
We got 4 of them.
Best way to support the show. There's upwards of 4 jokes hidden within our improv warm-ups. You should check it out.
Yep, and if you can find all 4, let us know. And it's like, find the differences, right? Find all 4 jokes, let us know what they are, and we'll let you know if you were right.
Yeah, you watch 2 videos. One of them has no jokes, and one of them has 4 jokes.
There's also other things like our hot takes from cold reads and DM notes. There's a variety of tiers, so check it out at patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons.
Just at the time of recording, just last week, on the DM notes, it was when you guys had escaped from the, mind prison that you guys were being kept in.
Oh, yeah, where we got our name.
Yeah. It was, just the other week, I started talking about that. And I actually shared on the DM notes a map that was never seen on the show.
Wow.
At least as far as I can
so that was an exclusive, wasn't it?
Nobody else, unless exclusive.
Unless you were a patron, you'd never, ever know that it even existed, much less see it.
Until now.
Yeah.
Now you know it
know.
exists.
And you're missing out.
Yeah, you know it. You can't see it unless you go to patreon.com/DiceAndDungeons, become a patron. Then you can.
You know what you can't see unless you go to Vinton, Iowa? Geekified.
Yeah, that's true.
Why? What's there?
That's our sponsor, Geekified.
Right.
Give us money for this?
Presumably.
Somehow, yes.
But it's in Vinton, Iowa, and if you want to see it,
You
that's
go
where
there.
it is.
It's a tabletop gaming store.
Where you can meet all of the tabletop gaming
I don't do
needs.
this part of the ad read. I froze up.
You don't.
So if you want to play a tabletop
I do
game,
the Patreon part.
if you want to play a tabletop game and you need stuff with which to play it, go to Geekified and they'll probably have it, and you can buy it from them.
What if I don't want to go all the way to Vinton, Iowa? I can't even point to
Check
it
out
on
their
a map.
Facebook.
They have a
page.
They have
Facebook
a
page.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Is it
Where they
Vinton,
do,
Iowa?
I believe they do live auctions there.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
buy
they
stuff
occasionally
through
do
the
auctions,
Facebook.
and they certainly arrange for pickups and occasionally shipping items right to you.
Yeah.
Oh, we can place an order for pickup, but we can head down there and
You
visit
can.
Vinton, Iowa.
You could. Yeah, anybody could.
Which is quite a distance from where we are.
And maybe from where you are.
not
Maybe that's
as
why they
far
have to
as
pick up
other
their medicine.
But if you're near here, if you live in like Cedar Rapids, Iowa specifically,
Yeah.
then you're fairly close to Vinton.
But if you live
And you
like
have
in
no
Auckland,
excuse.
Auckland, New Zealand, it's quite a ways.
Or
You know-
if you live on the moon. What?
It's
There
probably
is that. It's probably
it's quite lonely, I imagine. Or maybe it isn't.
it might not be.
Yeah.
Hello, moon people.
Do you think the moon people are just watching us like, nope, not going to
I think-
associate with them?
I
Well,
think we're
actually-
the number 1 show on the moon.
If moon people were watching us, I bet they would be like, someone finally gave us a shout out.
Yeah.
Because who shouts out the moon people?
No one.
Yeah.
So go
So,
to Vinton, Iowa,
moon
or their
people?
Facebook page and get stuff from Geekified.
Unless you're moon people, then I understand the difficulty.
But you can go to your local gaming store on the moon. Every store there is a satellite store.
Can we play the game now?
Sure. last week on Dice and Dungeons. Midnight Brunch, after returning to the city of Drogmara, began their first full day back in the city they know quite well. They accomplished very little, but they did manage to purchase some dangerous magical items, as well as a franchise with a Sadunki store. We rejoin them as they make their way to their possibly renovated home, having just left said magic store.
Is there a pretzel shop on the way there?
Shop? No. Cart?
Pretzel
Yes.
cart.
A good pretzel cart? We know the difference between a good
Is
one
it
and a bad one.
called Pete's Pretzel Palace?
Ooh. No.
Oh,
Yes.
I take I sniff and go, oh, these are not good pretzels.
oh!
no.
I don't mean I give zero eye contact with whoever runs it.
Hi, I need to buy some pretzels for my friends. They love pretzels.
So yeah, these pretzels stink.
Okay.
What?
They smell bad.
Welcome to Pretzel Pete's Pretzel Store.
Is that the name of it?
Yep, that's the
I thought
name,
it was
believe it or
Pretzel
not.
Pete's Pretzel Palace.
Oh, yep, that too. Pretzel Pete's Pretzel Store, Pretzel Palace. What
Are you
can I
pre-
get for you today?
I'm with the health department.
Oh. Okay.
Don't you have to roll a deception check for that?
Do I have to roll a deception check for that?
No.
Ask him.
Well, what can I get for you?
Do you have anything that's not going to cause abdominal pain?
Yes.
Insight check. Like 26.
You're pretty sure that it's not going to cause abdominal pain? I mean, if you like ate a reasonable amount, you could like way overeat and then get, a stomach ache.
What do you want, also? You wanted pretzels, right?
I would like a good pretzel.
One good pretzel. Nines, what would you like?
A great pretzel?
One
Oh,
great
I
pretzel.
should have thought of
You
that.
should have thought of that.
Okay, one good pretzel and one great pretzel.
And I'm gonna wait till I find a cleaner pretzel cart to get my food.
Well, you won't find a cleaner one than here. It does actually look quite clean.
Oh.
It just looks very low quality.
Oh, okay.
It's not one of these like, ooh, I don't know about that kind of place. It's one of those like, that doesn't have good food.
Is it one of those like you have time to lean, you have time to clean, and they take it very literally because there's no customers, so he's just constantly cleaning it?
No, it doesn't seem like it's that place. It seems like it's just a place that takes health safety and food safety very seriously.
All right, how much?
What kind of pretzel did you want?
Just a good pretzel and a great pretzel.
Just one good pretzel and one great pretzel.
Yeah.
And how about you over there? Looking at Holwyn, because I have to interact with myself at some point.
Holland, tell the boy,
Pete,
The teenager?
teenager.
pretzel purveyor.
This is the second time today that we've wondered what the gender is. Yeah, boy, I guess.
Ask for an egg!
Tell the pretzel boy what you would like, Holland.
You are Hohen.
I
I
was more
order-
saying boy and a question mark of
Should I-
what's the age of the character, not the gender.
That was a very, very interesting miscommunication. You are Hohen. Should I order for you?
Sure.
No,
You
Holland
are-
should order. Holland needs to order for themselves.
Yeah,
Yep.
themselves. Let us all
all right,
wait.
Hohen.
Let us all
We'll
wait
wait
for
till you're
Hohen
ready.
to make an order.
I'd like the best pretzel, please.
What do you think of that?
All right.
Oh man.
One good, one great, and one best pretzel coming up.
How much is that?
That'll be 1 silver.
That is way too much for this establishment.
It's way too much at all.
But I didn't pay for it.
No.
All right, thanks.
Here you go. Here's 1. That's the good one.
Oh, here you
That's
go.
a good one.
Oh,
There's the best one.
Oh, here you go, Helen.
Thanks. And here's the great one.
Here you go, 9.
What is different between them?
The quality.
It literally is just, this is good.
Okay, so you know how if you go
good, great,
Look,
best.
we've all been to a sports ball stadium, right? We've all done that. We've all gone to the pretzel purveyor because that's what they call themselves, I'm sure.
It's alliterative.
They all have,
It's a good
you know,
word.
pretzels, but you find the, you know, just like it is technically a pretzel. They're not very well salted. They don't have many of the little salt crystals on there. There's a pretzel salt. Everyone knows that. It's the like
It comes in a
it's
box that says
almost a
pretzel salt.
ceramic white
Yeah.
sort of and it has hardly any of that.
But you can also
And it's
have
just
too
like-
much.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's
It has like 3 or 4 on there, and you're just like, it's gonna be dry. It's gonna be bland,
It's probably been there for the last 5 games.
and there's no salt.
No.
And you're just
but they
like-
sell them with little cups of really crappy mustard. That you
Really
can dip it
crappy
in.
mustard,
Or
if you're
nacho
lucky,
cheese.
Or nacho cheese.
really crappily delicious nacho cheese. Because after all, I am still an American, and damn it if that cheese isn't good.
So, you are the pretzel purveyor.
That's what yours is like.
Oh, we left.
Yeah, we're gone.
I wanted-
Nines had
I
asked
wanted
what
to
these
ask for
pretzels were like.
the-
That's
Oh.
what his is like. That's what Olseth's is like.
Well,
Nines,
as soon as
yours
the-
has an adequate amount of salt on it. Like it's yours is just how you want. You know, a stadium pretzel. And then Hulwin's, well, theirs is like a freshly made pretzel. Like it's right at the start of the game. They just came out and they actually like made them that day. Yeah.
So I got the last, like, day-old pretzel.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it was like made towards the end of the last game.
So you are Azoria.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe Sevens would like this?
Just toss it in the river! Did he like it?
Did you like it? Did you like it? Just
They're lost for words.
All right, I'll get you some meat.
Hey, it learned a word. I think. Do we all hear it, or
No,
just
I'm
you?
using Speak with Monstrosity
Well, yeah.
harmonica. That's what that was.
Yeah,
but
you
does
get
it-
your harmonica speak with monstrosity.
Let's.
Like, hey, dipping sauce with my pretzel.
Did you ask for any?
Some
did
of them
not?
come with it.
You didn't. We're moving. I have to
Holman's
get-
over there with like 3 different cups.
How are they carrying all 3 cups? Did they get a little tray?
Yeah, of course
There's
they
a
got a
little-
pretzel tray.
Nines, weren't you paying attention?
No, I wasn't. Do you know who I
They
am?
got the best pretzel.
What?
No, it didn't even come with the best pretzel. There's just a tray. Like, there's a counter right next to where you order.
How
and it's
far
got
away
like
did we walk from?
A bunch of condiments and a little tray.
I
and you can get
stopped
little
walking and
cups.
turned around. How far away am I from the?
Like a mile.
Like a mile?
Yeah.
Holy- Wow, we have been
I went
walking
that
fast
far
Yeah.
without.
No,
eating your pretzel.
as soon as I buy something from a stall, we are booking it. We're running.
Did we get like a dragon Uber and just like
No. Can I find a
Dragon Lift was right there?
can I find a cast off meat from Barrel's stall for Sevens?
Cast. No, there's
Oh.
not like.
Is there like a butcher?
Sure.
Okay.
You can. Yeah, there's a butcher. Why not?
I knock.
At the stall?
Is it a stall or a store?
It's a store.
Yeah, I knock.
No one really answers because it's just like a store. It says "Come in" on the sign. Open.
If we go by vampire
Soria,
rules, you
I
can.
think you can just go in.
Oh, I can.
Little bell rings.
I need meat.
I always love bells on
I
doors.
need meat and livers
Well, that's what we got here.
for my baby.
There's a large female orc just cutting up meat behind the counter.
Whose meat?
What?
What?
Oh, is this one of those like hipster butchers that tell you the name of the animal you're eating?
I'm still saying whose meat. They're like,
Yeah, like
the butchers. Like,
is it like
They didn't rent the meat?
oh, it's
meat rental? What do you mean a meat? Look, this isn't the 19th century.
This is a new
and
business
people
for Nines.
like people aren't renting pineapples anymore, much less renting exotic meats. I can't think of
exotic.
anything more unhinged than renting exotic meats. Like what the pineapple like rental at least was like it was decorative.
I need meat for this my baby Boulette.
Apparently my job today is to just kill Ulseth's soul.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just let Sevens run around and eat stuff in here, and then you just tell me how much I owe you.
Do you want me to put a stop on it at any point? Like telling you, like, hey, it's this much money. Do you want like an upper limit? Because I'm fine selling a whole bunch of meat. I don't care.
Okay, go to Sevens.
All right.
How big is Sevens at this point?
I don't know.
Probably about 75 pounds.
Nice. Good size.
Good hefty bullet.
Hold on. Yeah. All right. Have at it, Sevens.
You know, it has to increase its size by roughly an order of magnitude. So,
So how long does Sevens take?
how about
Was it 100?
99 minutes. It is
Yes,
99
exactly.
minutes. Great.
it's 99 minutes.
So, what's your name?
Sevens isn't eating like a lot, but apparently Sevens definitely likes to take his time and just
It's a little picky.
no, not very picky, but appreciates the quality and likes to savor it and kind of like just chew and like eat.
Well,
eat his meals
I've been
slowly.
teaching him table manners, so I taught him to chew
So,
Why? You're not going to let him at the table.
and use a fork and stuff.
Does he eat the fork?
Yeah, well, he holds the fork in his mouth. He doesn't have.
how does it eat if it has a
Fingers.
fork in its mouth?
I thought you would
They
have
have
like
very big mouth.
duct taped him to the hand.
Oh,
or
that's a
something.
good idea. Well, Seth, can I borrow some rope?
You would like rope or would you like string?
Rope. This is a bootleg.
By the way, everyone, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
I tie some
There's an
utensils
orc
on-
that counts.
on Seven's feet.
What was the name of this orc?
We have 99 minutes. To
Yeah, we have time to kill.
Says, so I go up and say, you who are behind the counter selling meat,
Yep.
what is your name?
Sheila.
Ah,
How long have you been doing this?
30 years now.
yeah.
You just do it by yourself?
I mean, I got a couple people come in the mornings and help unload some of the stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. What? Do you unload them while they are still alive?
No, I don't do the slaughtering. I
Oh,
just
good.
just the
Trimming.
processing.
Are you married to someone who does the slaughtering?
Nope, I'm not married.
Nines is looking for a date.
What?
Yeah. So, Sheila, you who
How
are
many
Sheila,
hairballs do you do?
4?
Like a day or a week or
An hour?
An hour.
Badgers have hairballs?
If they used to be
Yeah,
a cat, yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that carried over. That's interesting.
That one aspect carries on.
And just in case anybody has forgotten, Nines
He's a badger.
Nines is a tabaxi, but has been cursed and is now a badger, but apparently still retains one tabaxi-like trait.
Well,
Well, two. One is the
I
voice.
think I can turn into a tabaxi like 1 hour a day.
Yeah, do you save your hairballs up for that time?
Well, at least one of them. At least 4 of them. That's how I know what time it is to turn into a tabaxi.
Yeah, you want to date a badger?
Hadn't really considered it, but not going to say no just out of the gate.
Nines is a very famous badger tabaxi.
Mostly kind of
Bard.
famous.
Yeah.
Mildly famous.
You're famous for what?
Music. Hey, can I put like posters for my
Not for
gigs
being a
up?
badger that talks? Never met a badger that talks before, but met a lot of strange things in my life. So
Have you ever sold badger here?
no.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
no
what
one's
is
ever
the
asked for that.
what is the strangest thing that you have met?
Strangest thing I met?
Yeah, you said you've met very strange things, but what is the strangest?
Well, probably a talking badger that's famous, but not for being a talking badger. That's probably the strangest.
Ah, you have made the top of the strange
I'm
list.
number one.
Yeah.
Hey, can I put, if I get gigs, can I put a sign up in your shop?
Yeah, you seem nice enough.
I do seem nice enough. I told you I'm very impressionable.
Impressive.
Memorable?
No, I don't think that's it.
Impressionistic?
I personally liked
Improvisational?
very impressionable. I think that's my favorite.
All right, so about 99
Yeah,
minutes.
99 minutes.
Oh,
passed.
time passes.
Time
Okay, I
passes.
So we
forgot.
just stop talking, just stand awkwardly.
No,
just like-
we keep talking. We just cut to
we
99
continue
minutes
bantering.
later.
Yeah.
So that's how, we killed Brukelian.
and I'm wearing them right now.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Have you been working on the same animal this whole time?
Nope, several animals now.
So
Don't you have other customers here?
No, not right now. It's been a slow hour and 39 minutes.
Well, it looks like Sevens has
It has
tuckered
been.
himself out. So, how much do I owe you?
6 gold.
Whoa.
6.
Well, he got into the rare, like, cured meats and hams.
All right.
Sevens is just.
We can head to their house now.
Oh,
Well, is that what we were doing?
we were
Yeah.
doing that, yes. We have been doing that now for the last 99 plus minutes.
We start walking back.
17 and a
Sheila.
half minutes into game.
Actually,
We've managed to buy a pretzel, eat a
3
lot
pretzels.
of meat,
We bought 3 pretzels.
and not make it to where we were going.
We get to the house of the sad donkey
yeah, do we see sad donkeys when we come up to it?
at the gate.
We are supposed to because there's supposed to be 2
No.
large sad
Yeah, they said they
donkeys
were done.
from the Sadunki, directly from the
All right.
Sadunki factory.
I have told you all. This happened out of session. I told them all ages ago. They asked for a bunch of stuff to be included in the renovations. If you don't remember that, go back and watch some old episodes. Now I've told you what you did and didn't get.
We didn't get the small pocket dimension.
We discussed that
Wait, did we settle on the panic
off
button?
show.
We have a panic button that does nothing.
We have many panic buttons. There are lots of panic buttons that do nothing.
So you know that I told you 3 to actually make your house up.
Yes,
I haven't seen this. I don't know what it is.
but I made a house.
But you made a house. So I'm going to turn it over now to you 3 to describe the house. And conveniently, for the purposes of convenience, Commander Soloth comes strolling up holding a corn dog.
Is he
Munching
gawking
on that.
Is he gawking at our sad donkey gate?
Yeah, you guys put a sad donkey thing like pretty hard in this house, didn't you?
We put 2 sad donkey things
Yeah.
pretty hard on this house.
Yes.
Yep.
They are original Sadunki sad donkeys.
Yeah.
Made
wanna do a-
specifically to grace our gate.
I went looking for you guys at the palace, but you weren't there.
Oh, we were buying food and stuff.
I figured that, and then someone said that you were coming to look at your house, so I came here to find you.
Yeah, but
Are
where'd
you
you get
here?
that corn dog?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Oh, there's a store just Or
Thought
on
we'd
the
go to
other
the
side
corn
of the
dog
bend.
shop.
Oh, yeah, we go.
Yeah, we can walk over to the corn dog shop.
All right, we walk back with like a lot of
So you go to
corn.
Carrie's corn dog corner.
Yeah, yeah. With a K.
Do they have different types?
No, not with a K.
No?
No, absolutely not. And you know why. I'm looking out at you, internet awfulness.
Do they have variety of corn dogs, or they just have the one corn dog and that's what they're famous?
I want to get the jumbo corn dog.
Well, they got the one corn dog, and then they got the dessert dog, and then they got a vegan dog.
Can I get the jumbo corn dog on a quarterstaff?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Do they have like a gimmick stick that's like 4 sticks and they just put a corn dog in each one?
Nope.
They don't have that?
No, they keep it simple.
Yeah.
It's one of those places that became
do it
really,
simple but
really
well.
well known because of minimalism.
And there's still people in line who are like, can I get the
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, there's 3 things on the menu, and yeah.
can I get the veggie dog, but can you put meat on it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you have corn dogs now.
Okay. I
All
have 2
right,
corn
now we go
dogs.
to our house.
That's 2 silver.
Howen.
Oh,
Roll one.
You are Howen.
my hands are full.
Are you choking on the corn dog?
No, I got a quarterstaff with a gigantic corn dog on it.
So
I'm surprised Howen did not get that.
you guys got a one for that sad donkey vibe. What else did you do?
Oh, are you gonna be like the commentary?
Well, I came here for an entirely different reason,
With the
but
commentary
You
Perry.
are Zolas. Do you have a job for us?
maybe.
Well, we'll do the tour first.
Maybe.
Let's do
How
the
does
tour.
Zolas not
Yeah,
know?
let's
And
go.
by the tour, I mean it's a tour for all of us because it's our first time seeing it.
Yeah. We did give them requirements.
We gave them strict requirements,
Yes.
probably.
Yep, there's 2 Sadunky original giant sad donkeys at the gate.
So,
Are we pleased with them?
do you wanna pull it up?
Yeah, pull up the map.
Is it ready? You got it good?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's
So-
go. Let us enter the sad donkey
The
gate.
house.
Do we
of the
have a
sad
name for
don-
this?
House of the Sad Donkeys.
I thought we had a fancy name for it, which is just what you said, just in a different language.
My son do twist on a.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
House of the Sad Donkeys.
yeah, House of the Sad Donkeys.
Cool.
Oh, can we see our neighbor?
Oh yeah.
Seeing our
Does
sad
she
donkeys?
See our donkeys from her house,
Oh, yeah.
They've been up for a while.
and we're like,
She's definitely seen them.
And she hasn't vandalized them. That's pretty good.
Well, she won't damage.
she wouldn't damage an original Edward
Sadunky.
Sadunky the Third.
We do shout it's a Sadunky whenever we talk about it,
Yeah.
as loud as we can.
We say just that one word.
Yeah.
We talk in a normal.
Well, we
tone of
don't.
voice.
We say original Sadunky.
Original.
Yeah,
So
very
we talk in
loudly.
a normal tone of voice, except for original Sadunky, which is shouted
Yeah.
out, probably by Nines because you have the
Has
best
the
shout.
actual Sadunky, the real one that exists, made it on the show yet?
Yeah, in the
sure.
last episode.
Was it in the last episode?
Yeah. It
Okay,
showed
because I
off.
didn't know if it was in the episode or in like one of the improv warm-ups.
Oh
or
no,
something.
it was definitely in the episode. 'Cause,
See, the whole. You youngins
Zoria-
are using the internet
Zoria
wrong.
paid 2,000 gold for it.
So
Our
sad.
ear watchers at home aren't getting to see
Just
any.
Google sad donkey porcelain. You're gonna get way too many results.
I have
You know
Googled
what?
for it. It does this. These do not show up anywhere.
Do you know
Okay,
what?
go on Etsy. I think that's where I found that.
They do not show up on Etsy. These ones.
I think we bought all.
I
of
think
them.
these are the only ones that exist. There's 2 others.
I think I'm gonna take some pictures of them and I'll post them to our social media,
Yeah, do that.
Beautiful.
which
We-
is
We could use a couple for our title screens.
which we've now we've got a Blue Sky account. I haven't really done anything with it yet, but we're over on Blue Sky. I'll post it there and probably to our YouTube. So if you're looking for those, and I'll put them up on Patreon just in case our patrons want to see them there. But it won't be an exclusive.
They're apparently made in Japan. That's all I know.
Yeah, they were the sad donkey country of the world.
So,
I decided.
Oh,
right
there they
now.
are. So we have these gigantic original Sadunki porcelains guarding our
yeah,
gate.
you can see on the map.
This just
up
says
there.
pan.
I know, but it's Japan.
We don't know that. It could be a country that doesn't exist anymore.
Like
Oh.
Taipan or something.
Can I see it?
What is that? Do you have?
Yes!
Do you have the other part?
Yeah. Remember, it was a couple weeks ago, and I said, "Hey, do we have anything that's like Japan like sticker?"
Because you had
Because
like
there was
half
this
of
little half a sticker, and it's sitting right here.
Oh.
You have the ja.
I have the job. I do. It's right here.
This is like the national treasure.
We need to do a restoration.
I think we might need to do something with that.
Anyway, as you can see on the map, we have the sad donkey gate.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I was using didn't actually have donkey statues, so you just have to pretend.
The theater of the mind.
It's a game of the
sad
imagination.
donkeys.
Those are sad donkeys. So
Okay.
we go through the gate, and then there's a door.
Well, do we go through the door, or do you guys want to go around the side of the house?
We could just like walk on our lawn. What's the point of having a lawn if we can't walk on it?
Like, there's stuff on the side of the house
On the
outside.
Oh, let's look at the outside.
Okay,
Let's reconnoiter.
so
we go to the left.
we go.
Left. There's a garden
Do you
there.
want me to put it here? I'll put this up. Oh,
Yep.
oh, that.
Oh
didn't
no!
Oh, no.
Ah! Oh, okay. Wait.
I thought that would do that. I don't know why I didn't.
Well, it is coming from a different source now.
That brings us to the herb garden. So now we're in the herb garden. What do you think? This is where my herbs are.
So we have.
What you growing?
Herbs.
Do you know what kind?
I don't know. They planted these for me. I haven't. This is my first
well,
time being
he's
here.
like 40 years old, alone, sad.
It looks like herb.
Herb.
We got oregano. We got parsley. We got cilantro. We got sage. We got tarragon. We got dill. We got
Just some rosemary over there?
rosemary. Yes, thank you.
Mint. Different kinds of mint. maybe?
Mint.
Oh yeah, look, you got a tiny little mint bush back there. Have to.
3 days later, it's all mint.
So we have a knife that can make any food, and you have a pouch of spices, and now we have a.
And then
Do we have
yeah.
any catnip?
But we also have a bunch of
Tabaxi nip?
probably rare magical herbs.
Yeah, you've got. I'm gonna make up some magical herbs right now.
Oh, okay.
You have a magical herb that's known as this very common name in the world. Quana.
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 What does it taste like? What does it do?
It doesn't have much of a flavor, but it's used as the base for a lot of haste potions, kind of stuff. So if you're making a haste potion, this is one of the starters.
Do we have any dry bend?
Dribbend, yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Dry bend.
You have some dribbend.
2 B's.
Yes. Well, of course.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be dry bend.
Yeah.
But with 2 B's, it's driven.
Yeah. You've got dribbend.
What's
Yeah.
dribbin like?
Well, dribbend has actually the same sort of. It's a splinter of the tobacco family. And instead of the sort of aromatic elements that are associated with tobacco, this gets into other sorts of. It has less of that. There's kind of if you've ever smelled just tobacco, not a cigarette, but we're talking more like just tobacco itself. Like this would be pipe tobacco kind of stuff. It has a little bit of a sweet aroma to it. And this doesn't have so much of the sweet aroma. This has more of like an acrid smell. And it's used in a lot of like removals of like negative energies, curses, and things like that. It takes a long time to grow. It is very potent, so you don't need a whole lot of it.
Maybe it can remove your curse.
And it's used to like dispel
Real dribbling on you.
usually powerful negative magics. There's Skalnak, which actually comes from an entirely different part of the world and isn't native to this at all, but it has a unique property of basically being able to grow anywhere, but it won't have it like it has no pollinators. It is just no natural pollinators. The only way it's pollinated is when things just accidentally do it.
How does that happen?
Well, it can happen when an animal like brushes across it and then like pollinates other parts of the plant, and it gets some of the pollen from that, but there's no natural pollinators. It wound up being quite bad at it. So the upshot of all this is that it's quite easy to control, and it's incredibly hardy. So it won't easily get out of hand.
What's it do?
This is used as a strong protective agent. So if you want to put any sort of enchantments or potions or anything that would be protective magics, is used as a base for that.
Do we have?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just wondering if there was any Utanabra Dragfagat.
Yeah, that comes from up north. It's actually something that the northernmost dragons, which are typically blue dragons, they're a different chromatic flight. They had created this plant, and
Dragfagat.
it was originally created by the dragons to actually stop a deadly phage that was just ravaging them. And
So it's powerful healing.
yeah, they had their greatest alchemists and botanists working on this and creating a plant that would have the correct properties to destroy this phage when it was correctly drawn out. It's a delicate process. That phage it hasn't been seen in many, many, many millennia at this point. However, the plant had other properties, and it is a potent antiseptic, but also the basis for a general curative. So there's a lot of antitoxins and antivenoms, just like general antidotes to poisons, that use this at its base. It's very hard to cultivate, fairly rare, and incredibly powerful. So you don't see it a whole lot, but what it makes is very, very strong healing potions. Not like health restorative, but like it cuts out poisons and diseases and things like that. So those are the 4 magical herbs that you have.
And then I have a bunch of culinary herbs, and about 90% of it's for like illicit things.
Wait,
You have fate herbs.
What? Don't worry about it.
I don't worry about it.
Okay. We are
So
not worrying.
that's the herb.
I will
card.
join you in not worrying.
Is that a well?
Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
well.
I like the well.
Well.
Thanks.
So if we remove it, it's an unwell?
No, D-well.
Oh.
Don't throw stuff in my well. What'd you just throw in my well?
A coin, made a wish.
Oh, you give me coins.
I tossed it in the well.
How
Made a
deep
wish.
is the well?
Actually, it's pretty shallow. It's just
Then I grab the coin.
it's actually more of a show well. There's a little spigot that can fill it up. Then you can just pull the bucket out of there.
Alright, well, shall we move north?
Let us move north.
Alright.
Because with the amount of sewers in this place, it's fairly well established that there's an advanced
Plumbing.
water delivery and filtration system in the city.
But I also had limited images to use for building this.
Well, of course I understand.
Okay.
Which is why I was explaining. It's a fairly shallow well.
It's a tent.
Because it just has a spigot.
That's your house or your room.
That's our
Olsef.
beer garden tent.
The beer garden tent. Is there beer in the beer garden?
Not right
Wait,
now.
you guys
we haven't.
made a
We haven't. out
beer
there.
garden? Why?
Why not?
No, it's just it's a tent to drink beer in.
Do you have a problem with beer garden tents?
No, I
Well,
just.
then what is the problem?
All right, we go in and pour ourselves some beers.
Yeah.
And Costeria changed you all.
Beers.
Beers.
You want a beer, Solo?
I really shouldn't. I'm on the job.
She just drank some Rob Frey when you can't
All right.
watch this.
So this is our beer garden tent.
You weren't supposed to say that.
No, I'm gonna say it.
Did we get the animatronic Oompa band?
No, but we do have a candy wizard, and this is a good place to put it.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
the
an
candy-
engineer.
I will make an Oompa band.
I don't think you're skilled enough yet, are you?
I am proficient in fervent
I
tech.
feel like you need to be more than proficient.
Okay.
I feel like I
have
don't know.
expertise.
So it's a pretty
Expertise in-
standard beer garden tent, though. But
Yeah.
we can all have beer here.
And nowhere else, right?
Probably not. No.
No, we keep going north.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing is Soria's treehouse.
Is that your room or is that just?
Oh,
your
that's
tree
where I sleep. Yeah.
house? Do you have a room in the house?
No. I mean, I don't have a bedroom in the house. Yeah.
What's in the treehouse?
You don't know.
Are we not allowed in?
There's a sign that says no boys allowed.
What about badgers?
Are you a boy badger?
I haven't checked. I don't know how magic changes a person.
And your
So,
curse.
anyway, don't worry about my
There was a
treehouse.
curse.
We'll move on from that.
I'm
Let's
worried
move on.
now. I'm worried about the treehouse.
So,
I try to go into the treehouse now.
Is there anything on the other side, or is this pretty much what's outside?
that's pretty much all that's outside.
Well, let's go in then.
So, going back to the main entrance. Mm-hmm. Are you ready to go in, Solo?
Well, yeah, but you didn't really tell me much about what's in your treehouse.
It's my bedroom.
Well, yeah, but you made a whole treehouse. Like, what's in it?
My bedroom?
Is there anything special about it other than being in a tree?
No, not really.
Oh. I thought you would have had some sort of like.
But the tree, I think, is big enough for me to transport bio plants through.
I mean, that's cool. But I thought you would have had, I don't know, some sort of crazy fae thing growing in there.
Oh, no, I have that in the house.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's keep looking around.
Yeah, let's look. Let's check out our
Right.
newly
How
renovated.
big is that corn dog?
We got another one. You went back.
Does he have like the ammo belt, but it's just full of hot dogs?
All right.
No.
So here's our main entrance.
Can I have an ammo belt that's just full of hot dogs?
Sure.
Here's our main
Next
entrance.
time we go to a store.
featuring
that sells
a
them.
gigantic solid gold sad donkey.
Wow.
Is it there?
I assume we were able to get I made this, so I assumed I could get a giant solid gold sad donkey.
You own a whole
all.
company that
I-
makes them.
Yeah, you do.
Now.
Just as
Franchise
a
that
franchise
sells them.
owner, just order
As
it.
of
Are
earlier
you
this
saying
day.
If my backup was if this wasn't allowed, we would have the candy wizard right in the center entrance.
I said that you didn't get the candy wizard.
We didn't
No,
get the candy
we
wizard?
did get the candy
I thought
wizard.
it was like an animatronic candy
Yeah,
wizard.
we described it in great detail about how it worked and how it didn't work and what it did.
I said you didn't get that. You spent a long time.
I had it checked as you said we did get it.
Yes, you did. It
We'll
is
go
checked
back and
as
It's a
That's
we
robotic
got it.
candy dispenser.
It has to be true. On the back it says Nines Rocks.
I
In my
remember.
notes, it says candy wizard. No. But I will allow you this because it seems to matter to you.
Can we
great
get a
deal.
candy apprentice at least?
Okay.
And then it can grow into a candy wizard?
We got the candy wizard.
You have
Just-
your
we'll take it.
animatronic candy
All right.
wizard dispenser thing.
Ignore the part here that says giant golden sad donkey.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to dispute that.
Oh, we do have a giant solid gold sand donkey.
I was laughing about the rationale that you were offering up of you now own a business as of earlier today.
Oh,
But I gave you, largely carte blanche on these things. So yeah, you have a giant
solid gold.
solid gold
Sad donkey.
I'm talking like 12
yeah.
feet tall, 12 feet wide.
These are large, high ceilings.
Okay,
High
so
ceilings.
this is a franchise. Is it a publicly traded franchise?
What do you mean publicly traded?
Well, is there like
What's a donkey?
is there like a
franchise?
stock market? There's a lot of other things.
You mean is it publicly listed?
Yeah, but is it publicly listed?
Is the donkey publicly listed,
Yeah.
or is it a private company?
Yeah.
There's not much of a public stock exchange in this
So
No.
there's not a whole lot in here other than this. Do you want to go
We don't need any more than that. It's a
Oh, let's
giant golden
explore.
left, north, west, north, or east?
Well, let's go
Yeah.
left.
Since there's a visual representation, I do want to be clear that sad donkey is a descriptor. The name of the company
It's a donkey.
It's
is
Sedunky.
Sedunky.
I know.
Yeah.
That was for the benefit of the eye listeners.
You want to go left, you said, Olseth?
Yes.
All right, turning left, we go over here
Oh, that is an important room.
into our dining room. We have some buffets and, like,
breakfast tubes.
no,
We don't have any breakfast tubes.
no. But we have some tables, chairs. We have, like, cabinets for fancy, like, cutlery and whatnot.
It looks like it is large enough to entertain others than us.
Yeah.
Strangely, did you know that the company Blades holds the patent on the breakfast tube?
Yeah. We could not get the breakfast tube. It was way too expensive.
Can we just get a tube and just have it like a slot for the knife, and then we just fill it with food from the
I
knife?
I can give you scrambled eggs and a straw.
Deal.
Okay, here you go. All right, so heading north, or I don't actually know what north, south, east, west
we go
is.
up.
We go
On the map.
turn right from where we came in.
How much entertaining are we expecting to do in the dining room?
We don't know.
We don't know. We're just prepared.
So this
what do
is
we
our professional kitchen.
It is really nice.
and a little further up, you
Do
can
you have
find
an unprofessional kitchen?
No,
Oh. I thought it was a funny joke.
I
I thought so too, Sola. Thanks, Olwen.
you can't compliment
You
your
two don't
own
talk-
joke
you
with
two
different
don't talk
characters.
to each other very much. Why don't you catch up?
They're just eating right now.
Anyway, so this is our professional kitchen. It's pretty standard.
It's not standard, it's professional.
What do you mean pretty standard? It's a
like-
professional kitchen inside a home.
Like
It's
it
hardly
has,
standard.
it has great cooking places, it has all the pots and pans you could want, fully
Preparation
stocked.
counters.
It has a well in it.
I didn't. They couldn't find a sink. Weirdly,
What's
so,
the floor made of? This is nice.
wood,
In a kitchen? That's
magic wood.
bold. Oh,
It's gleaming.
All the floors are gleaming.
has to be both convenient and dangerous.
Yeah. If you have dirty shoes on in the house, you just go sliding.
I see it says to the basement.
Yeah, we slide to the
Yeah.
basement.
So over
Is
here,
that where you keep all your money?
no.
Oh.
Over here we have this little staircase that goes down to that little cellar and the vault. I didn't actually draw them because you described the cellar as like a small root cellar. And the vault is also quite small.
I mean, the cellar can be large if you want it. I don't remember commenting much on,
Well, we went into the
cellar.
original cellar.
but I do remember saying that your vault is about the size of a root cellar.
Yeah.
It's not huge.
So you'll have to use your imagination down there, but it's just a standard basement / vault. Secret vault.
Okay.
It's not a secret if you tell everyone that we have it.
So let's continue through the
So
house.
we go over into the hallway
Yeah, we go to the amateur kitchen.
and go down.
Wait, what do we have? What do we keep in the north hall there?
That can be the Candy Wizard's little alcove.
Okay, so we put the candy wizard
Oh, okay.
We'll put the Candy Wizard right up here.
So at the end of that hall,
At the end of the hall.
That's
there.
pretty
Yeah, next to the
there's a-
kitchen.
there's a collection of
Knickknacks.
yeah. So for all of our ear watchers, there's a hall that has
For
kind
terminates.
of
Sort of
it
dead
terminates.
ends,
Yes, it has a little bit of a dead end with no doors on either side. So it's a little curio hall.
Yeah, with the Candy Wizard
and other
animatronic at
and
the
maybe
end.
other curios if we ever have any that we want to
Yeah.
display.
Okay.
That's pretty good. But
Yeah.
So we
All right.
wave hi to the Candy Wizard, and
With a
then
wave back.
only if you put a coin in the slot.
Only if you're not looking at it. Oh, that's a fire hazard. Oh, it's gonna burn our house down.
Candy.
and then like a single Tootsie Roll falls out of its beard.
Is it wrapped or unwrapped?
Unwrapped.
It's unwrapped and it falls out and comes out wrapped.
All of its candy comes out unwrapped.
So what else is in our house?
Does it have to do nothing but like drop brown cylinders from his mouth?
No, there's other kinds. It's random candy.
Wizard.
Tootsie Rolls,
It's random.
Rolos,
Yeah, who
Like
knows?
little, those
Almond Joys.
The pixie sticks.
the orange
Dust.
orange candy peanuts.
Oh God.
Yeah, those.
They're
yeah.
unwrapped pixie sticks that just spray dust on the floor. Yeah. So go.
Always from the mouth.
Yeah.
Down its beard.
I thought it was from the sleeves originally
It was. Yeah.
when we originally.
It
Can
did,
it, can
it
it
came out of
give
it.
wrapped?
But I
wax-
like the mouth more, so we're going with the mouth.
Yeah.
Can it drop wrapped wax lips
No, they're
Which is
unwrapped.
in a can-
Everything is unwrapped.
Nothing is wrapped.
and wet? It has to be wet too.
No, it's not wet.
No.
The wax lips have to be wet. Why are those in the candy
We
section
disconnect.
anyway?
There is no water line to this.
So heading down
Yeah, down.
the hallway,
We
we
come-
have a bathroom right
That's
there.
handy. Yeah.
Is it a nice bathroom?
Let's
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
a nice
We'll
pu-
each use it.
We all take turns using
We all
it.
use the bathroom.
Yep. It works. It's great.
All right, so we finish using the bathroom.
If I remember, let's see, about 47 minutes after the intro, I'm going to put that here. Would you like it if I put in some toilet flushing noises
Yes,
for comedic
I-
effect?
Will
Okay.
it be
As
fun?
long as you do 5 of them.
Yeah, because there are 5 of us
Put in the
I mean,
background.
sure.
We all take
in
turns.
rapid succession.
I'll see if I
It's
can
not
put
in
it
rapid
in.
succession.
Yeah,
we go, yeah.
There's 5 toilets in there. They all face each other.
No. So what else do we
They don't
have?
face each other. They make a star pattern.
It's a toilet gauntlet.
So
All right.
poop
we go,
demons.
we go to the right there.
So going to the
It says
right,
sad donkey. Oh,
this is our Sad Donkey Collection Hall, where
it's like the largest room in the house.
We showcase all of our Sad Donkey porcelain donkeys.
Do we only get one brand of sad donkey?
There's only one brand of Sad
There
Donkey.
has to be a knockoff.
There is not a knockoff. No one. The market is not big enough.
Oh, the
For
market is
knockoffs.
big enough. They are extremely litigious. Like, I want you to pick. It's Nintendo
Yeah.
litigious. All right, it's that litigious.
So it's like a sad Donkey Kong collection.
Yeah. So this is where our
Get out.
I thought you were giving me inspiration.
this
for
is
that.
where all of our
that was you
cabinets
got
are
uninspired from
to
that.
display our Sad Donkey collection as we get it.
Oh, what is to the up of that?
You want to go up?
Yeah, let's do up.
Is everyone in agreement we're going up?
Yeah, I see.
Well,
that
unless
there's
you
a
have
door
more to
up.
say about our sad
Well,
donkey.
what else is on this floor? We've got a kitchen, a bathroom.
Well, we're not going
Not
upstairs.
upstairs,
We're going
but like up the map.
Up the map.
Oh,
North,
okay.
Like north, I guess.
Through that door that we
Can you throw a compass on there?
No.
So-
I don't know what direction our house is oriented.
So, can I ask? Am I allowed to ask?
No.
No,
Continue up.
you
Yeah,
can
we'll move
have
on.
a candy from the Candy Wizard if you want.
What if it starts dispensing sad donkeys? It just
Alright.
breaks on the way down.
Okay, so what else? What do we see
All right.
if we go up?
So we go up.
It is.
My Fey Magic experimentation room.
Oh, is it well shielded?
No. I live in a treehouse.
What about the rest of us in this house?
What do you mean?
Is it safe?
Probably.
Is my room directly above that?
Maybe.
Yes, actually. So this is the Fey Magic experimentation room.
I'm guessing the Agmar and Odell won't know anything about this.
Not if you don't
We're not
know.
telling. Are you telling?
Okay.
Why would I tell?
So what kind of experiments are you going to do?
Well, I don't know
It's
yet.
best if we don't know.
Yeah. It's better if you don't know.
You don't have any like weird like experiments just like written on a whiteboard in there.
This is my first time walking.
We
in
don't
this
know
room.
that you could have snuck off sometime in the middle of the night.
When
to
would
do-
I sneak off? In the middle of the night?
Yeah,
I
in the
don't
middle
think
of the
so.
night.
No.
Insight check. Well, now
Okay. I don't think I've ever snuck off in the middle of the night.
I got a 20. A dirty.
I'm telling the truth. I don't think I've ever snuck off ever in the whole campaign in the middle of the night.
I don't think so. I do not recall that ever happening.
Well, then it wouldn't be sneaking off if you knew.
Yeah.
No.
So where do you want to go
Not
next?
good sneaking anyway. Not like my sneaking.
We'll go check out the other side, the other corner.
Like Will said, Ralph's
All right.
sneaking is
So
the best.
there's 2 rooms.
We'll do the up one first.
You want to do the upper
We'll
room?
do the up room.
All right. So this is
Oh,
the Fervent Tech Workshop.
Why
where
is that so much smaller than your room?
Because Ulseth gets 2 hobby rooms,
Oh.
and I only get 1.
so this gigantic fervent crystal.
We set up the city
really, really
powering crystal
gigantic.
in this room.
Because remember, it's
Wait, do we
wrapped.
do that
So it's
right
not
now?
in your tent anymore.
I have
Remember,
I'm
it's
pulling
wrapped-
it out of the tent.
It's
to
wrapped
set
in
up.
the chains that effectively hold it. That's
Yeah.
how
Oh.
we managed to contain it.
Oh, I remember.
And it's chained down to the floor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
For
specifically
you to
our house.
power your experiments.
Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't get him the equivalent of like a nuclear facility
Why?
to power his
That's
experiments.
a really good place to keep it.
It's under your room.
I don't think it matters what room it's under.
So
Okay, so there. It's
this is our Fervent Tech
So if
Workshop.
we were
Isn't
to
it
translate
radio-
this to like our real life, you have essentially like a biological experimentation lab.
Yeah.
You have one of those labs that's used to like create new diseases and then create countermeasures for them.
Yeah, we have 2 war crime rooms. What,
And then-
what do you say?
And then Ulseth has an unregistered, unregulated nuclear reactor in his room.
for experiments.
yeah.
You have to.
Great.
He has to power his.
I have expertise
Word.
in fervent tech. This is not a problem.
And this is
Well,
the
no,
only.
why would it be a problem?
Yeah. So
That is
below that.
I like that. It is a good place to keep that fervent
Yeah.
crystal.
see.
Yeah.
So below
Should
that,
we keep it in the basement?
it's his pottery shop.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Nuclear experimentation room. Pottery shop.
That gives me an opportunity to.
What do you think fuels the kiln?
So
And
Do you
I
mix up the aprons every once in a while? Like your lead apron?
I am going. Also,
All
Ralph
the-
is going to start making commercial quantities of crab taxis in there.
yeah. So
And then
going
experiment with other taxis.
going down from there, we have Nines' theater and music room.
Oh, that is the room that is soundproofed.
Yes.
That is
So-
good.
This is where you can both practice
Well,
music.
I think the left side and the top side of the left side is soundproof, and that wall next to the pottery room is not soundproof.
that one's the only room.
Yeah, that doesn't have any soundproofing.
There is also a direct pipe
Yeah,
that
there's just
goes
several
up into
pipes.
Ulseth's room.
Yeah.
I use
So-
some of the pottery
so we
clay
have
to
an-
make
Fantastic.
plugs.
So we have an in-house theater for you, Nines. That's your hobby room.
Yes, that's my hobby.
I thought that was your profession.
It's both.
Oh,
Fey Magic's my profession.
What's your hobby?
fey magic.
Cooking.
Oh,
Oh, so you get the 2 biggest hobby rooms.
Well, do you not want a big kitchen? Your hobby is eating.
That's true. It was a split hobby. Two sides of the same
All right.
coin.
So that is the
that's the ground floor.
That's the house, the ground floor.
And we have a whole second floor to go up to.
Yeah.
Because there are stairs that go up.
So can you hide it for a second while I get it in order?
Oh, I can hide it. Yeah.
We need to find something to do with the right side.
Okay.
You know, the candy wizard got me thinking about my favorite candies. I'm like,
Dippin'
what
Dots.
They come out of the mouth of a
and
lizard.
how they would come out of the mouth. And one of my favorite candies was Fun Dip. You guys remember Fun Dip?
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
sticks that
So
go
you had
in.
a stick of
powder.
sugar that you put
you'd
into
get this
sugar.
like really compressed
Sugar
sugar
stick.
that really wasn't very sweet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cornstarch in it.
Yeah, it was mostly cornstarch.
And then you stuck it in
And
sugar.
then it had this little like sugar dip and had 3 different flavors. Had a blue raspberry, a cherry, and a green apple.
And they all stained your tongue.
And they all stained your tongue like wildly vibrant colors.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
always liked that.
Yeah.
All right.
Dipping sugar into sugar. That's a very
So-
good thing.
You know what
great
candy
thing.
I never understood as a kid?
What's that?
And still not. The ones that just are the dots, but they're on like a piece of paper.
Oh, those were terrible.
Oh, like
And
my
all
purse.
all you did is just rip paper off and eat it.
Yeah.
I know. You couldn't ever get them off the paper without taking a lot of paper with it.
Yeah,
I think it was just a gag to get adults to make children eat paper.
I think so.
It must have been. But they were, honestly, as a candy, they were very pretty.
They were
Like,
very.
it's a very pretty candy.
It is very
and
pretty.
I have a purse that looks just like it. Like the
Yeah.
front of it's a white purse, and it has multicolored
dots.
candy dot color on it.
Yeah, and if you pulled off the little dots, it takes little pieces of leather with it. And then, yeah.
So,
Those real alligators.
you can go back to the map.
I can uncover it now.
Another candy that was not good.
So
So-
that's
But, well, I guess we're not going to talk
So
about
there's
that
some-
because that
Wow.
is-
Oh, so we're looking down at the
So-
side down.
Oh,
Is
this
that
is among the
everywhere?
balconies. The
Yeah,
house has a lot
there's
of
a
balconies
balcony
everywhere.
around the.
and they have the second floor a different color wood.
So there's a
Different.
truly grand
Yeah.
like foyer.
That's why the solid gold statue is so tall.
because
Gotcha.
it goes up
Okay,
2
so-
stories.
Yeah, it's a
so you have a
two-story
statue
a 2-story solid gold statue.
that's
a donkey, sad
that's
donkey.
worth
I don't know.
well more than all of your money put together
Yes,
Yeah.
easily.
because you've established, and I said sure that it's solid gold,
Yeah, you did not say no.
and
So we're
So we
gonna
can melt
melt
it down.
this thing down immediately
And be
because
very,
she
very,
said we could have it, and she's not regretting it at all.
Nope.
I said that.
you know this is a very impressive statue. It's got quite powerful magic on it.
What kind of magic?
Oh, it's got an incredibly strong abjuration magic on there. I don't think you could melt it down in a million years.
It's a spell magic.
Oh, that must have been cast by one of the world's most powerful spellcasters.
That makes it even more expensive.
It does.
I just unwrap it and eat the chocolate that's inside.
So
No wrapped candy
no.
in this house.
Come from the candy wizard.
Okay. So we
go up-
admire this
Alright.
from the balconies.
So you
I
can.
crawl on Olsef and have him carry up the stairs.
There's 2 rooms
I
to
carry
the.
9s up the stairs.
There's a rooms on each
We're
side.
gonna have to do this all the time.
Yeah, we didn't install an elevator for some reason.
So
Actually,
there's 2 smaller rooms and then the 3 main rooms. You
Let's
nines.
go to
Oh,
the
Seth and
right
Owen.
this time. Let's switch it up.
want to go to the right room.
Yeah,
Well,
the correct.
you know what I can't wait for?
No,
What?
I can't wait to see the rest of the house after break. Oh. Because
Floor 2 after break.
it's like slightly early in the break, but it's a good stopping point because we're about to start the second floor in this real bizarre episode that we're having.
It's not bizarre.
We're
It's a
seeing
great
your
house.
we
You don't
waited
like my
like
house?
50 episodes
No,
to see this house.
Olaf,
No, I love your house. This is a great house.
you don't. You think the statue's ostentatious, don't you?
I mean, a little bit, but it's very on brand.
It's a statue of a sad donkey cooking eggs for brunch,
And it's sad. It burned
and
the
it's
eggs.
sad because the eggs are burnt.
I'm just like, yeah, it's ostentatious. It's also very on brand. Like, it fits. Makes sense here somehow.
He's saying that we are bad, and he hates it.
That's not at all what I said.
Well,
after
we'll talk
break,
about
let us
this
find
over
out what
break.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll have to work this out.
We'll be back in a few minutes, I guess. And we're back, everyone. Hope you had a nice break.
I did.
I know that I did. And that's what matters. When we left off, they were giving me the tour of the house.
We are.
And
The house of sad
I am here as Commander Soloth. So
And Hohen.
that's what you're looking at. If you're joining us just now, that is a representation of your house on the second floor.
Yep, so we're looking down at the gold statue on the first floor there.
From the
Are there, any,
balcony.
Yes.
are there any Easter eggs outside of the scrambled eggs? That you can only see from the top.
What is Easter?
Nines is being incoherent.
All right,
That was the player talking.
we go to this
Oh.
rightmost room.
That's true. You didn't have
Okay.
the Nines voice. I should have known.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see what's there.
We walk over there.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that
Wow. That's
That.
a room.
That's our
Wait, we're on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
So you have otter habitat on the second floor of our house?
The rooms are on the second floor.
You
Wait.
how come? Wait, hold on. How come my room is directly over your experimental Fey magic room, and my hobby room is directly underneath a lake?
I will tell you.
So
Because
lucky.
when we first entered this old estate, you ran to the biggest central room and said, "This is my room," and so that's where I
you
put
did
it.
that thing. I like
So
my room. It is very
It's
nice.
a salt water. It's not a lake, by the way.
Is Sturmgrimmy in it?
Well, it could be a saltwater lake.
I ask, Sturmgrimmy.
We toss in the shiny scale because we can get it back. It's just nothing.
Nothing happened.
All right.
Maybe we need to connect it to a river. How do we make a?
Thank you.
How do we make a river go
You're
up
welcome.
a floor?
So I have a question.
Well, as a DM?
As Hohen? As Zoloth?
Zola?
Multiple things can be true there.
Okay.
So my question is, you have you have a pool,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're for Artemore.
and it's a cool, very cool room.
With a waterfall.
Yeah, is that a waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How big is a waterfall?
like up to the ceiling, top of the ceiling.
So it's like an 8-foot waterfall.
8, 10 feet, yeah.
Okay. How deep is the pool?
Like 8, 10 feet.
And where does that go?
Listen, magic.
We specifically asked for a magic house.
So, we really,
Fair. I
Artemore,
can't, yep, fair.
Listen, do you want Artemore to not have a nice room? Is that what you're saying?
No.
You're going on record as saying you hate Artemore and want him to have a bad room.
which one hates me?
The Soloth or Holwyn
Solana
or the
Hohen
DM.
or the DM. The DM hates me. The DM hates me. Oh.
Court of public opinion can decide.
Everyone's gonna side with a sad otter.
Yeah, I know.
So does Artemore get the cool room?
I wasn't arguing about it. I was looking for your explanation.
Oh, magic.
You were dissing my room.
So,
I just see myself out now.
so wait, is the fancy
Good.
floor underneath the pool as well, or is it a different material under there?
It's like a different material. It's like a natural habitat.
Yeah.
There's like sea
So
urchins
kelp,
and stuff.
kelp and urchins and clams.
Who maintains this?
Our
Magic.
pool boy.
Yes. Our pool one.
Pool one.
Yeah, you told that one to meet us here, right?
Which one?
The pool boy. Around this time, so we can meet him.
I don't know. I didn't do any of this.
Do we hear a doorbell for the pool boy?
Come back, DM. We're sorry.
I'm not.
Come back, pool boy.
No, I don't think there's a pool boy.
Oh,
Why did the
we should get a
DM
pool
ruin
boy.
the session?
The DM ruined the session.
Not Artemore.
I'm so cute I can't.
All right. Which room do you want to see next?
Up.
I like
Upper
my
room.
room.
Why don't we see the boring room first?
What's the boring room?
Okay.
That's the guest room.
What's in the guest room? Do we have a guest there right
There's
now?
a bed. a table, a chair, some shelves and dressers.
Is there a sign where it says today the guest is and they write their name?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an erasable marker thing.
Fun fact, we have that at a timeshare we go to, and my dad made a mistake of putting that up there once. So someone kept talking to us every day we were there because they knew what our names were.
Well, there's a lesson for you.
Never tell anybody.
Don't talk to
Never tell
strangers.
anybody your name.
Never talk to anyone. Mm-hmm. Ever.
And if you do, don't tell them your name or anything about yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's David Wong. I'm on a podcast.
Play nines with the Tabaxi Barn.
Okay.
All right, so
it's good to have room for a guest, I guess.
Whose room are we going to now?
Olsef's.
Also this room.
So we went to Armor's room. We walked over to the other side.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we walked back over to Olsef's room.
Yeah. Here we are.
Which is
all Seth's room.
conveniently
He gets his
located.
own bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody,
Good.
Yeah. Conveniently located above the Fervent Tech tech room.
Will you come back, DM? Thank you.
I feel better and safer when God's in the room.
Yeah. We're sorry.
Wasn't
That's a
attacking
nice
the
room.
otter. I just wanted to know what the solution to the pool was.
Well, what do you think of Ulsa's room, Solaf?
Olsef, my eyes are closed. Describe your room for me.
Why are your eyes closed?
I'm in your bag.
Describe the room.
You're not in my bag. I just
describe
carried
your
you up the
room.
stairs. I put you down once we topped the stairs. I'm not carrying you around.
Man, Ulseth, I'm very interested in forming opinion about your room, but unfortunately, I'm unable until you describe what the room looks like.
And this is
very
just a
interesting, though.
representation I made up. You get to describe your.
It's
actual
your room.
Maybe-
It's the room that you built.
You describe the room.
Well, it has shelves and drawers and bins that I can use to store some of the things I'm now carrying around in my pouch and backpack. There is a closet with hooks on it for hanging rope coils.
so you
Not
have a
suspicious.
rope closet.
Well, it's just
It's his hobby.
It is a small.
Then it goes in the hobby room.
There are
We don't have a
No,
rope.
the ropes stay in the bedroom.
there are decorative floor paintings. They are the old.
Rugs?
No, they are not rugs. They
Yeah,
are
the-
painted on oilcloth.
Oiled cloth floor coverings.
Yeah, with painting on them.
What are they depicting?
They are depicting. They are depicting my armor and hammer.
Just them, or like the story of you recovering them, or what? What do we?
No, they are just static.
When did you commission those?
They just appeared here. The precogs knew what I wanted.
Do they moonlight as interior decorators too?
Apparently, yes.
All right.
And then there's a very, very nice, large bed. You would call it, like at least king size, but it is, large enough for me. It has.
It's like Furball King.
It is like Furball King, with down comforters and fluffy pillows.
Fluffy pillows.
Fluffy pillows.
And do you have a bathroom?
Well, yes, there's an ensuite.
Do you have anything else other than just storage?
Well, things on the walls.
Oh, what's
Like-
on the walls?
Oh, what is on the walls? There are lots of shelves.
Some more storage. Okay.
Yeah, there is a lot of storage here because I collect things and they need a place to be.
So what are some of your collected items you're putting on said shelves?
Oh,
So far, this is a pretty interesting room, Ulseth. I'll be
All bins, shelves, closets.
and oilcloth painted floor
Floors.
coverings.
Yeah.
now
The hammer and armor.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm out of character now.
Okay.
Okay, that is the way floors used to be covered.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, so that's the way.
You just happened to be looking at me pretty intently while you were saying that. I'm aware of oilcloth floor coverings. I
Well,
didn't
you
think
sounded like
Yeah, you
you
should
were.
look at me because I was the one doubting.
No, I know
I'm
what
looking.
oil.
I am staring at you, and
If
your
you-
disbelief is
So if you go online, just search oilcloth floor covering. There's tons of different things. People still make them. They used to be extremely common, and then kind of rugs became more common. No, I just found the specificity of an oilcloth painted floor covering
Of your life, apparently.
of that.
No, just of items. in it.
just items in my
in your
life.
inventory.
This is exceedingly old, Seth. It's storage bins, storage hooks, storage closets,
Shelves.
So I'll have
storage shelves.
Luckily, Seth, all of this flooring is lead lined because it's above the. Except for there's one section that's not lead lined, and that's for you to figure out.
But the shelving is closed
like a-
in because I don't want. Also, it doesn't want dust to settle
Oh,
on
no.
anything.
No, you
So
wouldn't.
So
want
your
that.
storage is
covered-
closed.
They're enclosed. Yeah.
Okay. So you just start unpacking.
And they have fervent lighting inside of them.
Well,
Oh, instead of the magic lights everywhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
anything else cool in your room?
Do you have
The fervent
so you
lights
have-
are special because they can change color tone, but also hue and brightness. They're highly.
Did you invent those?
I have expertise in fervent tech. I custom made the lighting in my cabinets.
Oh, they're in the cabinets too.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the cabinets, so that they're
So
Downtime.
you have a lot of storage with lighting in it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're an IKEA.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else in there?
not that I
No. Okay.
I mean, I'm going to. I just got here.
Yeah, you have to unload.
Yeah, I haven't stored things on the shelves yet.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had time to do anything other than make custom lighting for himself.
Well, I sent the specifications ahead of something
Yeah.
To whom?
to the people who
All right.
are renovating the
Well,
house.
Nines, do we need to head to your room then, if that's everything in Ulsa's room?
Well, I guess.
Yeah,
What's impressive about my room, though?
you'll have to tell us.
Yeah, so we go over to Nine's room.
The biggest room.
It
It is the biggest
room.
central room.
And it's kind of dark when you walk
Can
in
you
there.
can you zoom out from that image a little bit? I want to get like a sense of scale on this. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Nine's room is quite large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. So Nines.
have a lot of room to store
switching
things.
back to Soloth. Nines. I got such an awesome tour of Ulseth's room, which I give a 11 out of 10 on storage, and fluffy pillows. Like past the flying color, great fluffy pillows, storage, and customized lighting. What have you done?
Because you walk into my room, it's kind of dark. There's a beanbag chair right in the middle.
In the middle of the room.
Next to
big
it is a
is it?
shelf with some albums.
albums. What are those?
I play music, you know.
Wait, so the beanbag chair's in the middle of the room, but there's a shelf next to it?
Yeah.
So how did it... Is it like
It's a standing shelf,
just a standing shelf?
standalone shelving in it.
Okay, I'm just trying
You
to...
don't want to go up too far when you're.
I'm
just trying to get the image here.
Nothing else.
What? No, there's other things there.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get the image. It's a large room, beanbag chair in the center, shelf.
Vinyl record player, headphones. Fork to back seats.
And I believe I have established that that's a thing that I
Well,
said
yeah.
exists.
Above there's a chandelier with some pieces missing.
A chandelier with some pieces missing.
Well, yeah.
You chose this?
You custom ordered a chandelier that wasn't complete
What room is it complete without a chandelier?
without
Broken.
whoever decorated this had to search far and wide. You know, they go into a chandelier store and say,
Is this like-
"Excuse me,
okay.
do you have any chandeliers that are broken?"
Is this a broken chandelier from the original house that we rebuilt? Or did you
It's a replica.
What?
You had a
I
replica
don't think
made
there
of
was a
the
chandelier in the
Okay.
house when we got there.
Hold on, I want to keep hearing the room because
Okay,
we got
okay.
so far we have a beanbag chair
A shelf.
with a standing shelf next to it,
And a
some
chandelier.
albums, a record player, and
Headphones.
a partial chandelier.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Got a couple band posters on the wall.
Which ones?
Iron Kids. There's one that
Oh, you got
looks
an
like
Iron
it was
Kids.
The Voice, but it was torn down.
Okay.
So you can kind of like tell the corners and be like,
Was it like before he became the Voice, and this was just like
well, you get
Gee.
the gear, you get your own promotional materials, and you put it up. But when you betrayed Nines, you tear it down.
But you still have for the fragments left.
Well, yeah, because I
Sarah-
can't get
Sarah-
it down; it'll ruin the wall.
Sarah
Like you use
McGowan.
duct tape to put these things up, and it's just like,
Do you have Sarah McGowan?
of course you have Sarah McGowan. It's a classic. ABBA's there.
Just Emma.
Just ABBA.
With one B.
No, it's two B's, all caps.
ABBA exists interdimensionally.
Okay, what
There's
else?
a small cover band of ABBA. It's all lowercase.
That's a good cover band.
Yeah.
Excellent. What else?
It's like all the good favorites
Do you have mirrors?
in the bathroom.
What else is in the room?
A couple of band shirts just like littered on the floor. There's a
What ones?
ABBA.
Okay. More ABBA.
Uppercase or lowercase?
There was a tour where half the people in the original band couldn't go and half the people in cover band couldn't go. So it's
was
Big
like-
B.
So they were going on. Originally, they were going on a tour together. So
So it's gonna
so
be
the
Abba
opener-
Abba.
So the opener would have been Little ABBA, who did like
Completely
who
different.
did the same set as Big ABBA, but like their version.
But not
Yeah.
quite as good.
It was
Yeah,
their
shorter.
version, and then like Big ABBA came out, but like only half of each band could go. Was it okay? So did like the drummer from one drop out and the drummer from the other stayed, or was it
No,
like
they-
both
they
Yeah, two drummers. Two drummers, two singers.
Okay,
Nines is
okay,
this
so
catnip?
it's just. It's
yeah.
missing the B's. It's just got the A's.
Nines is this catnip?
No, that's not catnip. As I grab the bag and shove it in the closet that's already kind of bursting.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You need nines?
What?
More storage.
Well, I have that next door. What's so funny, Alexis?
Is there more stuff littered on the floor? What does the rest of the floor look
I
like?
can. The personalities are really coming out tonight. This is fantastic.
Nines. We just moved in. How is there half a really old pizza here?
Well, it had to be delivered somewhere.
When did you order it?
I don't know. I asked Ola said put the order in for me.
When?
I don't remember. It was weeks ago. We were on a mission.
Why is half of it gone?
The rats needed to eat.
Why didn't they finish it?
Is it willy nilly?
Where's the pizza from? I wasn't. Pete's Pretzel Palace
Pretzel Pizza
Pizzas.
Palace. Pete's Pretzel Pizza Palace.
Seth, do you have a little habitat for willy nilly in your room?
You have the storage for it.
I do have a place, sure. Willy nilly is up, one of the things that looks like a bureau, like a dresser. Okay, willy nilly has a habitat on the top of that. It's very nice.
So, great.
I need to get this out because it's just gonna sit there and occupy my brain until it comes out.
Oh no.
It's from Pete's Palace. Thank you. I'm done.
Oh, that was worth waiting for.
So,
Now that it's out there,
I take away your DM inspiration. Oh shit!
Give it back, give it back, give it back.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Give it to me.
I don't hear.
I'm keeping it.
God damn.
Oh, here you go. Poof. So what else is in your room? So Nines, what else is in your room?
Well, there's a couple of musical instruments just kind of strewn about.
Oh, not the ones you usually carry
Loops
with you.
with like missing strings, strings missing instruments, cymbals like just cymbals. Just
A big old organ in the corner covered in dust.
well, yeah.
And by cymbals, you mean the instrument and
Yeah.
not like. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with a
and
C
some
line.
symbols of symbols just painted on the wall.
Oh, you want
I
me
covered
to
up
paint,
a lot of them with band
Do
posters.
you want me to paint some symbols on your wall?
No, don't touch my walls. I got it just the way I liked. As I like peel off some of the duct tape and notice like a chunk of it comes off, so I just like kind of push it back up.
I've never seen you wear band shirts before, but you have a big pile of them.
Yeah, that's why I'm not wearing them, so they're
So
in storage.
What does it smell like in here?
Nines, where did they come from? Like, where have these been?
Around. They're touring band shirts.
Yeah, the shirts keep moving around.
In the room.
They're touring band shirts.
But where were they before this?
Well, they're
His
probably
mom's
from the merch stand.
Okay.
So, okay, you got anything else in here?
They're just the lava lamps.
Oh, how many lava lamps?
Who can count?
Yeah.
If you
So
can
there's
count
not,
them.
there's not
what-
much light, but there's a lot of heat.
What proportion of them are working?
They're all running all the time.
Yeah, they're all running. How much liquid is in them? It kind of like varies.
So some don't really bubble all the way up. They just
No,
go
they just- yeah, they skip
little
up.
blips. Yeah. Are they ferventy or are they just like
It's
magic?
regular.
Just
They're regular magic.
no, just regular magic. Okay.
It's a good room, Nines. I'm never coming in here again.
But you haven't seen the bathroom yet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Let's see the bathroom.
Okay. All marble.
Is Nines the first one to have an ensuite?
No.
No.
Also had one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I assumed Ardamore pooped in the pool.
Oh, that's right. Ulseth did have an ensuite. I forgot.
It's
Anyway,
all marble.
Yeah, all marble,
What
all
color?
white,
White marble.
all white marble. You open the door, it starts playing classical music. A little spurts of like air freshener kicks in, like as soon as you open it's like tied to the latch.
Which composition
Which composition
does it play?
Patchouli.
Can you?
No, music.
Oh, that's not the scent.
Not the scent
composition.
composition. Well, maybe both.
Well, it's more of like a vanilla for the scent.
Does the scent vary with the music so that they're like paired?
I mean, there's some variety with the music.
But the scent is always vanilla.
The scent's always vanilla.
Okay, so you have some sort
Sometimes
of
it's French
You have
vanilla.
some sort of potpourri.
Yeah.
No, it's a scent thing tied to the door. When you open it, it squirts it.
Oh, it's
Well, it's activated by the door, but it kind of like squirts into
You
the
know
room.
about
Oh,
doors.
okay.
Thanks
I
for-
understand.
Thanks for
Stop
showing
doing that! Stop opening and closing my door!
You use up all the scent. What?
Oh, you're right, this is fun!
It really smells like vanilla now.
So
The bidet in the toilet's doing a little water show.
you said it played classical music, but you haven't answered my question. Which composition?
Martin Fernbauer's operetta number 14 from Silsine.
I mean, sometimes, if you're feeling spicy.
My attempt to do what my players do to me all the time
And drag information out of it.
has succeeded in putting you on the spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some good classical music.
That is appropriate to this
For
plane.
for this venue. That's what it's called. But you go at the door, it says the venue.
That's the name, like the bathroom.
Yeah,
The venue.
the venue.
So you go, I have to go stop by the venue.
Yes.
All right.
There was a fantastic classical composition of Pop Goes the Weasel that plays sometimes.
So it's a rotating selection.
Yeah. Well, it'd be very boring with how much time you spend in there to just hear the same song.
Well, a rotating selection makes sense if it's Pop Goes the Weasel because it goes
not very
round
long.
and round. Round and round.
Anything else in your room?
Well, I talked about the bidet with the water
Yeah,
shower.
I assume there's a big bathtub.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you have to have a big bathtub. It's one of the ones that are just like super deep.
Yeah.
So you have to like bow your legs to get over it.
Especially as a badger.
Yeah. Well, the badger just kind of crawl over it. But yeah, solid white, marble. It's a beautiful bathroom. The venue is.
Are there little mints at the entrance?
Only on your way out.
Oh, the bowl's empty when you come in, but when you leave, it has
it's
mints.
after
Yeah, you just
after
hear
you
this
walk.
like from the candy wizard.
And also they're unwrapped mints.
Yeah.
Like as you like wash your hands to leave, is and you hear this just humming, this like buzzing, and then there's a little bowl and a tiny little chute, and it goes ding ding as a couple of that like very cakey kind of mint, that pasty mint. It's a dinner
the ones
mint.
that are really kind of.
Yeah, you get a dinner mint in
But
there, and then you're
This
like,
is a classy bathroom. That loud whining noise has to be covered up, so it just starts playing the music really loud.
Well, it's wearing. Yeah.
There,
and it does the bidet light and
Yeah.
water show.
oh, and it has a security feature for people I don't like. It isn't a problem because we have a guest bathroom. But if someone I don't like enters in the bathroom, it does that sound if you get that ringback tone when you call a number that still pays for ringback tones.
The sound that
What sound?
So if you ever work in a call center, you do outbound phone
Yeah, are-
calls.
are you
Occasionally, you get someone that just
it still is. No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Well, there was a service that in the middle 2000s, early and middle 2000s, that you could pay for called Ringback, where if you called someone's line, it would play a selection of songs, and you would choose which song it played. So instead of hearing like bing, bing, instead of hearing that, you would hear this song. But what was going on the back end is that it had a redirect. So it was sort of like an operator like managing this, but it's all done automatically, where you would call a number and it would reroute that to another number that you would listen to. And it would play a recording of a song over a really low fidelity because it had to handle like thousands of requests all the time. So it could not play like a clear tone, and it's this crackly nonsense. And it would
It's not the bandwidth because it never got better.
No.
And there are people who have been paying $3 a month
'Cause it's
for
old technology.
decades.
It's very old technology, and they never updated it, so they just like did the bare minimum, and we playing ba ba ba. Now you do the sound over it. Ba da ba 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 ba. Yeah, that's what it sounded like, and it would fade
So it
in
was
and out.
like like an old dial-up modem sound.
No, yeah,
except
that was
really
preferable.
bad.
That was consistent.
No,
and
no,
somehow,
It was like radio static.
yeah,
But the interesting thing is, it happened at the same, like it was consistent.
yeah.
It was
like
consistently
someone scratched a cassette tape horribly, just like dragged it across the ground for 30 years.
And then, God forbid, you have to leave a message for this person, because then you'd have to listen to like 30 to 45 seconds of this, and then it would go, hey, Sharon's not here right now. Leave a message after the eep. Eep. And then you would leave a message, and it would be sweet relief from this noise. But it's also extremely loud. For whatever reason, it's just thunderously loud.
I think it even said, it was like, someone paid extra for this, so you get to enjoy it.
So that's what's leaving.
When you go in, it's like, I'm in Wise Room, I'll go to the venue. And then he just like,
I want to just acknowledge how dumb that was as a technology, that you would call a phone number, it would automatically flag that number to reroute to a different receiving line so you could listen to crappy music. There are only like 10 songs you could ever choose from, and it cost you typically like $3 a month per number that you had that on. $3 a month you paid for someone else to enjoy music.
I think
that was terrible.
one time I got something that wasn't that one default song. So no, people were paying for it and not even switching it.
And I think it's a small enough charge where for 20 years these companies have been collecting $3 a month for these people.
Well, let me tell you something. If you do not like people calling your phone, get this service.
So that is a long way of explaining what you hear as you leave the venue.
So,
Yeah.
nice room, Nines.
Thank you. It's a pretty good room.
It is.
As I push like more catnip underneath like the bed.
Are you just leaving like chewed gum on as you walk through here? Also? No, you're not. Okay. Shall we see Hilwin's room to wrap things up?
Yeah, this is the last room.
All right, we head over to Hilwin's room. Hilwin,
What's in my room?
describe it's your room.
You have an ensuite and a room in your room.
Well, the way I designed it in my imagination is that you have tons of bookshelves all over for various articles and like
References.
references.
Yeah.
And you had like 2 big tables covered in papers and, you know, probably a conspiracy board and maybe like a bunch of files for your management work.
Yeah, I mean, when we got here, I'd only been around you guys for like, I don't know, 50 episodes.
What?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. I wasn't sure if I was going to stay around, so I didn't put all that much thought into this. But it's amazing that the precogs who designed it came out pretty much perfect. Look at this table. It's covered in random papers with all sorts of interesting bits of information on there. And look, they got a board with yarn on it. And it's like tied around little pins, and it's connecting a whole bunch of like pictures and scribblings from one to the other.
And in your bathroom, there's this gigantic hook so you can hang your gigantic mug on it.
What?
What?
I just have a regular sized mug.
It kept changing size while you said.
Your hands are moving while you're holding it.
What are you talking about?
It's just a regular size mug.
It's a regular sized mug.
Well, that is good because this is just a regular sized hook for your regular sized mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what are you guys talking about?
The hook,
The mug.
But why is there a giant hook?
it is a regular sized hook.
Like that's a massive hook for just a regular coffee cup.
Well, you can have it changed out.
Yeah, you can
What do you
swap it.
mean?
For the ear watchers, Hilwin's constantly changing the size of their mug.
I think that was one of those gags where, as we explained it to the ear watchers, it became less funny for everyone.
So, what do you think, Hilwin?
Well, I really like this whole area over here. And this is what I'm going to start calling my escape room. Because it's got a whole bunch of different locks and little booby trap, like fake things for me to practice on, so I can practice getting better at like the leaving part. Because that's always been my problem.
You've been doing pretty good at it lately.
Yeah, I've been getting better, but I want to make sure that I'm up to snuff on my own because you guys have been helping me out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So
We have been doing most of the leaving and you have followed.
Yeah, and I got to make sure that I can do it on my own, because that's my weak point. It's that. So we've got like a whole bunch of locks and handcuffs, and there's like a scrying orb up there, and all sorts of things.
Where's the scrying orb go?
What do you mean?
Like, who's watching through the orb?
Oh, me.
Oh.
It's so I can like see like myself, like critique my own movements.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a mirror.
Well, yeah, but it's like a mirror that watches me and I watch it, and I can see it, yeah. So I don't have to be looking at the mirror to see myself. I can be looking away and still see myself.
Oh. Yuck.
By the way,
Yeah.
for no reason at all, I'm getting really dizzy right now. Can we go?
Oh, sure. You don't want to stay in your room?
Oh, there's something weird about watching yourself, like, move with your own eyes that's really disorienting.
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to turn that off.
I hate when I see myself blink in the mirror.
Nice.
What?
For all of you who might not have heard that, because I put a music track over this,
Yeah.
there's a very large thunder outside that's still reverberating.
So that's what we just reacted to.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's everything.
Well, this is a nice house.
Yeah, it's a pretty good house.
It's a very, very nice house.
Is there
We
anything
have to go
above
check out
this?
the venue right now.
Anything above it? Just storage.
Oh, okay.
An attic?
Yeah, just storage attic. It's already full of like old like
Christmas
holiday decorations.
Like
I don't think
Windows-
It was nice that
Christmas
they
is a thing, but
windows,
I don't know.
window
if there's
screens that we don't need to use
It's nice that they
anymore.
included that when they redid the house with us.
There's also like a cursed box up there.
Oh, good. The box is cursed or it contains a cursed
I
item?
don't know. They just said cursed box on the manifest.
I see. Is it labeled cursed box?
It just says cursed box on the manifest. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to figure that out later, I guess.
Yeah. Or not. Or forget
Or
about
maybe
it.
ever.
Should we open it up right now?
No.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like a mystery.
Yeah.
No. I think what we should do
Yeah.
is go down to the
Vault.
professional kitchen.
Oh, and make something?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
eat in the dining room.
Or we can
Yeah.
look in Zoria's room so we can get a description of it.
No. No boys allowed.
We don't have to go in. You can just shout from.
Except Dole. It says that on the sign.
Oh,
It's a
should we call Dole and then?
and ask what's in it.
No, we're making food.
Yeah.
We're making
We
lunch.
are making lunch
All right.
because that pretzel was not very good.
Since it's a professional kitchen, I'm gonna make the professional lunch. the professional lunch, which is, as everyone knows, say it with me. 3, 2, 1.
With me.
15-foot sub sandwich.
sandwiches. Yeah.
Oh.
With sausage.
Yeah, 15-foot long sub
And pastrami.
sandwich. It has sections, different sections. So we make a 15-foot long sub sandwich.
Okay.
And
Can
between
we-
the three of us, that's like 4 feet or something.
Wait,
4 of us.
no, 15 feet.
5 of us.
It's 15 feet.
Yeah.
Between all, like, if you're over on that side and I'm on this side, it's 15 feet between us.
Is that how long the sandwich is going to be?
Yeah.
15 feet long.
Where are you going to get the bread for it?
From the
This
long
is a professional kitchen.
Okay, we
right.
go to the 15-foot long bread.
bread oven.
Not bread oven. The bread box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to think of the box word.
Oh, is this fresh?
Everything in this bread box is fresh. It's magic.
No.
We have a magic bread box.
Yeah. And we make
Is the bread made from the Wheat Wizards?
no, we can't afford that.
Yeah, that's some very exotic wheat.
Yeah, we can afford a solid gold sad donkey.
Can we?
Not.
But not that.
So you're our Holwyn.
Yeah.
Could you do a great favor?
What's that?
Go out to the beer garden tent and bring in some beers to eat.
We have to
drink with our
eat.
lunch?
No, we cannot drink the beer in here.
Oh, we can only drink it in the beer tent.
Yeah. So We're having something else to drink. Mead.
Mead.
All right, so
That is good.
Soloth, do you want some sandwich?
Yeah, of course I would like some sandwich.
You've been really quiet. Are you okay?
Yeah, I've just been impressed with the rooms.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When do we get to see your room?
Yeah.
I don't have a room here.
Yeah, you do.
Well, not
The
here.
guest
Where's
room.
your house?
We were going to have you and Prayal move in with us.
We have our own house.
What?
When
but
can we
you
visit it?
You don't want to move in with us?
No, we have our own house.
But we could all live together in like a weird house together and then do like a sitcom.
I don't think you guys have, like, you have just a room for us. We have a whole house.
But like this place has big sandwiches.
Yeah, I'll come over and be that sort of friend that's
Wait,
always
you're in the
dropping by.
neighborhood?
Are you in the neighborhood?
I mean, not really, no. It's about a 30-minute walk from here.
Oh, let's go visit your house then.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. After we are done with the sandwich.
Yeah, we eat the sandwich.
Yeah, we
then
all eat the sandwich and talk about how we're gonna go visit Sola's house.
like the entire time we're eating
Yeah.
sandwiches.
So, like, what do you imagine is in Sola's house?
Lots of legs.
Just like
It's legs everywhere.
I think
Like his whole themed about having one leg.
I'm thinking like he has like stuff to take care of his like sword and all that, but Prayal gets really annoyed by it.
I bet there are trophies of all of the adventures he has been on.
I bet he has a big frame picture of us all in pirate costumes that we got him.
Oh,
You think Maggie's one of the trophies?
Maggie. I think he left that corpse to rot.
So no.
No.
No, I do not think that Zoloth collects corpses. That would be wrong. But I
Well,
do
Yeah, it'd be
believe
really weird if
you-
he collected corpses.
You can hide
Does he
them.
look
Probably-
suspicious? Does he
You-
like
you can
look
hide
nervous
them now.
now?
Oh, I can hide the map now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look nervous as we talk about how
All
he
his
doesn't
corpses that he hides.
collect corpses, right?
I mean, I don't do that.
Well, we'll find out.
Do you keep souvenirs of all of your mercenary jobs?
No. No, I hardly ever do.
All right. Well, we finished our sandwich.
I mean, I don't even have anything from, when we took down the forge or Glenvey.
oh, we brought lots of souvenirs from that one.
Also, there's a hammer.
Well, yeah, I saw you took his hammer.
All right. Well,
And I have Glenvee's signet ring.
I kind of figured that you would take his hammer because you've had like this whole like story thing building up to him.
I pack up the remainder of the sandwich for Prayal.
We didn't.
What do you mean
finish it.
remainder?
I pack up us extra new sandwich for Prayal as a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go see your house, Soloth.
Oh, well, why not? Soloth takes you through about a half-hour walk through the streets, and you
What if
arrive.
we do it at a dead run?
I mean, I suppose you can. I don't know why you would.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Nice is
Then
not
we
doing
do a
that.
30-minute walk, I guess.
Okay, so you take about a 30-minute walk, and you wind up at the base of the mountain,
Oh, we had to go back up.
and he's got his home sort of near the riverfront.
Can you see the river from it?
On the second floor, yeah.
Decent view.
It's a 2-story home, town home, so very close together.
White picket fence.
No, there's no yard. Well, this is it. It's just a basic brick home. I don't think Prayal's home at the
I
moment.
knock on the door.
You guys, no one's home.
It is only polite to knock.
Yeah, it's polite.
Suddenly the door opens. Oh. Hey, hun.
We brought you a housewarming gift. Here's a sandwich.
I want to see your house.
Hi, guys. Come on in.
No, thank you.
We walk in
We all walk in.
all at once.
Yeah, like we
We
kind
like
of.
Three Stooges our way in.
Yeah, we're bumping into each other.
Holden's just. Oh, God. Why?
Don't you want to come in?
Are you a shoes on or shoes off house?
Oh, shoes off. Very much shoes off
Okay.
house.
I do not have gum socks on, by the way.
Good. Yeah.
All right.
We take off our shoes.
Yeah. Now I can't fart on command, but that's okay.
Isn't the shoes that far?
Yeah, it is.
Do they have little buttholes on the shoes?
No.
Or is it just a sound?
It's just the sound and smell and effect.
So it might as well just have a little. Okay, never mind.
So on your right, as you enter, there's a living room, sort of long but narrow. It's got a fireplace, and
Real wood fireplace, or like a fervent tech, or a magic fireplace?
it's a real fireplace.
Oh, nice. We don't have those.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah.
Wait, do I have one in my room?
You didn't describe it.
I have one in my room.
The
There it is.
the decor in this room is sort of a very rich earth tone, sort of color, lots of reds and browns. There's a natural wood floor, a very plush red carpet that it's a large area rug that goes underneath most of the furniture. In front of the fireplace, there's two like very plush leather chairs with a dark amber sort of color to the leather, and you can smell the tanning oil still in here. Has that very rich, somewhat pungent aroma that only comes from real leather. On the walls, which are wallpaper, in a silver and maroon pattern, with sort of a fleur-de-lis in green near the bottom, it has a mild, evocative Christmas sort of thing going on in that. You get that odd vibe to like pull some real world vibes here, just trying to get people to understand what this looks like and how it feels to be in this room. The ceilings are tall. They're 11-foot ceilings.
Ooh.
And
I bet this is hard
the
to
windows
keep
are
us warm in
also
winter.
quite tall, but they're only in the front because, like I said, it's a townhome, so they're connected. There's no windows on the side. Instead, that wallpaper has lots of different pieces of art. Looks like there's one painting of Prael and Soloth together, and then they have paintings of. You now realize this house, as you've been in here a minute, you hear dogs come running. Lots of dogs. There's like 10 different dogs.
I crawl up on top of Olsef.
They are all of them a mix of standard, miniature, and toy poodles. There's some classic like black and white, but then there's the little bit less common like party combinations of the poodles, where you've got some black and white, and you've got white and brown, and you've got like kind of like a coffee cream colored poodles in there. So you've got there's 10 of them.
Name your poodles.
You know, you shouldn't start this.
Soloth.
We'll get into that later. Let's do the tour, then I'll introduce you later. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
I sort of hold back while they're going on to the next room, so that I can swap one of the paintings with the pasture by Lambdal.
Why?
Their paintings are mostly of their dogs,
Okay.
but there are some like family portraits.
Which one's the closest to the pasture by Lambdal in size?
One of the dog portraits.
Okay, I swap it.
Okay.
Are you keeping the dog portrait?
I'll find a place for it.
Okay.
You're just gonna like nail a wall?
Listen, they let us in the house. That means we can change some of the decor.
Don't think that's.
That isn't
Wait,
how that
and then I
works.
go catch up.
So, just on the other side, they have a small parlor room in their kitchen. So at the front of the house is the parlor room. At the back of the house is the kitchen. The rear of the house opens up into an alleyway. So you see that there is a rear stoop entrance that adjoins a pantry and directly into the kitchen. There's windows in the kitchen and a corner booth by them. So there's a nice, again, leather seat, booth, kind of cubby right by the window. Perfect little breakfast nook in a galley-style kitchen. They've opted to have a lower farmhouse sink, one big basin rather than two, and they have a old style stove and oven. So there's no magic, there's no gas, there's nothing like that. It's wood, and just burning wood to control that, and then you've got to, dampen it to control the heat and everything like that. And you've got hot spots and cold spots, so it's a big oven, right?
What's up above the booth on the wall? Anything?
Where there aren't windows,
Yeah.
there's some cabinets.
Oh, okay.
It looks like they're china cabinet sort of things because there's glass and you can see nice dishes in there. Then at the front half of the house, there's a parlor room, and the parlor room has their favorite piece, as Prayel was showing this off to you. Well, his favorite piece is actually an honest-to-God drinks globe that he just gets a kick out of. It's an honest-to-God drinks globe. And the globe, it opens up like that and it falls over. So it falls into
falls
itself.
over
Yep.
and around it.
And then there's
good.
a set of glasses, 2 bottles, and some stirring sticks in there.
Is the globe of this particular planet, or is it just like a...
Oh, yeah.
I set a bottle of Chateau de Ethanol in the globe.
You cannot.
Oh. Does it refuse bad liquor?
It does.
Now what will happen with my military special?
One wall is filled with books. This is also a wallpapered room. The kitchen was tiled on the walls and the floor with a classic black and white checkerboard for the floor, and then just pure white, what we would call subway tiles, right? That were on the backsplash, okay? This room, wood floor, no rugs here, just natural wood. It's got the drinks globe, several chairs, a snooker table.
Ooh, there's lots of room in the
If you don't
parlor.
know what snooker is, it's a type of billiard game, similar to pool.
Pocket billiards.
Yes, it's a pocket billiards. Interesting to play. I've actually played snooker a little bit, and I find it to be a little more fun than pool, actually. Look up a board and see what a snooker table is like.
Is there any open floor space in here?
For what?
The penny mechanical horse ride.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not nearly enough floor space for that.
Okay.
About blacking the snooker cable.
Oh, you know where we should put that? Next to the Candy Wizard.
It would be a good spot for it, actually.
Yeah, that would be. We should put that there.
All right, we leave the house and go do that.
I'll make a note.
Then upstairs, they have their bedroom, which they point out to you and just show you through the door. Has a very large king-size bed. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on.
No,
Bless you.
Just like you promised.
Bless you again.
Well, I'll find a spot in the
So-
parlor to hang up their poodle painting.
All right.
So that's taken care
Do you
of.
want to borrow my hammer?
No. I got hammers.
So
Can you hammer in the
they
morning?
show you their bedroom with the king-size bed. They have an ensuite bathroom that they gesture to. Then they take you a little further down the hall, and there's a guest bathroom available. No windows in this, because again, it's an all interior. They're in a row house, so nothing there. Just a nice vent. They have, interestingly enough, a needlepoint shower.
Oh.
If you, again, that's another object. If you don't know what it is, look up a needlepoint shower. They're pretty cool. They have a needlepoint shower and a full bath for guests to use in here.
Does it emit a scent when you open the door?
It does not. No. And this has sort of a mosaic floor pattern. So there's actually a tile mosaic with that represents a bundle of lavender flowers growing. Then there's one guest bedroom that's all interior, so again, no windows on it. And then a guest bedroom at the front of the house that has nice big arched windows, and there's actually a little sitting space in them. The window juts out.
I put some astronaut ice cream on the pillows of the guest room.
How many of those do you have left?
And this room is done up in a simple dark brown carpet that accents very well with green upholstery on the two chairs that are in here, and there's like a forest green and the forest green linens on the bed with a whole bunch of pillows, like an absurd 10 pillows. Okay, and then the walls are wallpaper, but they are a scenic wallpaper, so it's like an image as it wraps around, and it's a pastoral image of farmers working in the fields, and there's a road and there's travelers on it looking.
The lambdale
and
would
then-
have been nicer up here.
And then it's got some of it's covered up with furniture, so you can't see anything, but it looks like some part of it kind of depicts a town off in the distance down the road. And it's a fascinating sort of room that you've entered, and that's their home.
I am glad that we visited.
Yes, this is a nice home.
We also have a small
That's a really nice
basement,
house.
but it's not much to show off. So
We didn't go in our basement either.
We were scared.
I noticed that you do not have any sad donkeys.
no.
Do you need some?
Why did you guys want to see our house?
We just saw our house. We wanted to see your house.
Yeah.
It
I
seemed
didn't
only-
see your
it
house. This is
seemed-
Prayal.
Oh, you want to go see our house?
Yeah, would you like to have a tour of our house?
Well, yeah, I would
Okay,
like
we
to have a
grab
tour.
Prail by
Wait.
the hand, and then we start walking back to our house.
Where do you want these skulls before we leave?
Oh, just set them on the table.
All right, I set my 30 humanoid skulls on the table.
Are you just
You gonna
cleaning your
give those
inventory
up?
out?
All right.
You just got a house. You can
30
put stuff in the house,
I'm
and now
in
you're
this
putting
house,
in other
though.
people's houses.
All right.
You're like reverse JRPGing right now.
Listen, stuff gets in houses somehow. This is how it's done.
So
Yeah, I mean,
visitors
deal
come
with
and they
it.
leave gifts.
Is that why no one has a problem when you take their stuff in vacation? Because someone else put it in their house for the adventurer to like.
Yeah. So I make a stack of the 30 humanoid skulls we got from the Tashira Noon on their table. All right.
Does it look nice? Is it?
Yeah. Of course it
I mean,
looks
it
nice.
looks-
They're
creepy.
Does it look
nicely stacked.
modern?
No,
Like a modern creepy?
no.
All right. Do you guys want dragon poop?
What?
I have dragon poop.
No, I don't want that.
Okay. We'll leave it then.
Leave it where?
In my bag.
Will not
As-
leave it.
As you're exiting the house with Prayel, you hear from inside, "What are all these skulls on the table?" Don't worry about it, Solop.
All right. We go back to the house.
And we redo the entire
All
tour.
right. So I guess pull up the map again.
Yeah.
Why don't we get it back into...
Ideally, everything's going to be exactly how we described it the first time.
Well, this will take about a week to go through the tour.
We'll start at the gate here.
So you were at Priel. You will notice that we have custom-made sad donkeys.
She's
on
trying
either
to get
side
out of this by
on
saying-
either side of the gate. These are custom made by the Sadunki company itself.
As you begin to give the tour to Preal, redoing what you had done just mere hour ago.
It's good that it's not very long ago because we'll remember it then.
The world slowly fades into a distant, sort of hazy image, and the sounds drift further away.
So pray. No, okay, I won't.
Well, so we spent an episode touring your home and apparently Solath's home.
Sola's house is nicer than ours.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's
He
just
doesn't-
it just has more
It's
consistency
more
than our
lived in and
house.
well designed. But we have a candy wizard.
We haven't lived in our house yet.
Oh, Preal, do you want some candy before we go for a week?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I have one of those, like, weird
You get
candy-
whatever the wizard gives you, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta put this penny horse right.
It's like a single Twizzler comes out, but it's really long.
Is it wrapped?
No.
No, it's just like
It's
one of
from
those
the candy
long
wizard.
Twizzlers.
Is
And it just keeps coming out. It's like,
can it be a? Can it like turn into those like pull and peel ones? Like they're really thick.
yeah.
It does that on the way out.
Like, no, in the middle, and then it goes back to normal. And it's like 13 feet and 9 inches.
Gross.
That's the show.
That's the show.
It's a show.
And we're done. We never come back. We're done. We'll be
That'd
back.
be a very strange way for this series to end. Yet, also,
We're homeowners now. We don't need to go adventure.
it isn't actually the end of the series, but I do sort of like the idea that a D&D show would just end
With a tour of the
on
house.
the, like, the players just sort of like, and this is our home, and that's the end. There's a, I don't know, I kind of like
Kind of
that.
nice
Yeah.
and cozy.
Yeah, but it isn't.
We'll get a new house when we finish the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell this crap house. Get a cooler house.
And no one got to see my room.
Could do a teardown.
Well, on that note, everyone,
And we'll sneak into your room next time.
remember, stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.